Hello, my name is Catherine Rodriguez, and I am in the Entertainment Business Master's Program at Full Sail University. My mastery journey begins right here at Full Sail and hopes to further my knowledge of the entertainment industry and graduate from said degree. What I hope to accomplish right out of graduation is to be accepted to intern at any of these three companies: Atlantic Records, Warner Music Group, and Capitol Records. After receiving enough industry experience, I want to venture off into pursuing my own artistic career, including creating new music, building my brand, merchandising, touring, and obviously continue to learn from inspired individuals such as Martha Graham. Martha Graham has taught me, and I'm pretty sure many others, that money and selling yourself short is no way to achieve mastery. It did not matter to Martha to risk everything in order to create this new art form. In fact, Green states in Martha Graham's story that after being given the ultimatum by her dance instructor, in which she had to go back to their dance studio and continue performing for them in order to be able to teach their certain style, or she had to pay a $250 fine. However, Martha knew she only had $50 to her name, and nonetheless, she decided to continue pursuing her career, sacrificing everything. Martha knew from her primal inclinations that the dance that she wanted to create was going to take time, but Green states that she started this process by looking inwardly. If I were given the chance to ask this amazing woman two questions, I would ask, even after risking it all, when was the exact moment, precise moment that gave you the light bulb going off effect into knowing that you had made the right decision? And the second question being, how did you deal with the critics? Green also states that social intelligence is about focusing our attention outward instead of inward. If I were given the opportunity to meet Martha Graham, I would only admire her ability to carry herself rather than analyzing her words. Green also states that acquiring social intelligence will have an immensely beneficial effect on my way of thinking and creativity in general. Again, if I were able to acquire these skills to meet such a respected woman, I would expect these skills to help me understand her creative and strategic process and hope to retain some of that inspiration. Two of the 7 deadly realities that I fear will either, affect me, or if I don't pay attention, affect my way of working are 1, passive aggressiveness, and 2, laziness. For passive aggressiveness, it is so easy to get up in the concept that, you're trying to avoid confrontation, but in a weird way, confrontation will always be present with a passive-aggressive person. I noticed at a very late point in my life that however my intentions were, or however they were phrased or, aimed at, my nature was always to be a bit on the passive-aggressiveness side. I had to kind of have a powwow talk with myself and realize that it only portrays feelings of insecurity. Now I can catch myself when I'm about to say something or act in that certain manner and tend to refrain myself from, going all passive-aggressive and move on. Laziness does get the best of me at times, especially during and after the holidays. I get so wrapped up in not doing much that when I'm put to the task or asked to complete a certain assignment, I tend to lack that inspiration, or I guess that fire or that spark. Due to laziness, I could potentially harm my career. So in order to keep myself in check, what I've been doing throughout the years is that I created kind of this buzz calendar. This calendar not only sends me reminders, but it has a certain ringer or ringtone per se that triggers an "oh my gosh, I've got work to do" effect in me, which in turn helps me complete all of my assignments and work in time. Thank you for listening to my mastery journey and me talking about the master that most interests me. And again, my name is Catherine Rodriguez.